first pick.
All righty, welcome to another episode of On the Clock, your Just Baseball home for everything college baseball and MLB draft. I'm Jared. We got Will with us today, but we have a really special guest with us, Chase Brunson, outfielder with the Texas Christian University. Chase, how are you doing today, man?
Good. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, man, we're excited to have you on. I've been following your journey for a while. I know Will covers a lot of the Big 12, so he's been following TCU. Was at the Big 12 tournament last year, so we're excited to sit down with you. First question that we always ask guys. So for the viewers who don't know you, just give us a little bit of background on yourself, kind of your amateur journey, and how you got to where you are today.
Yeah, so I'm from San Clemente, California. Through high school, I wasn't really a big time guy. I was kind of flown under the radar a little bit. So I wasn't really a big name coming out of high school. Had a couple offers. That was about it. I was actually not even supposed to be here at TCU. I was committed to a small D1 school in California called Loyola Marymount, and the coaches ended up leaving at the end of my senior year. So I was luckily able to get a call from Coach Saarloos, and that summer and a month before school, my freshman year of college, I committed to TCU, and it's been everything I've wanted. So it's awesome here, and I'm thankful I got the opportunity to be here.
Yeah, I love it. You talked a little bit about kind of being a little bit under recruited, not really having a ton of offers. So this is something I've asked a couple other players who've kind of gone through some of similar shares. But do you always have like that kind of chip on your shoulder a little bit? Just kind of want to go out and just show everybody that you can play at this level, that you are just good enough.
Oh yeah, I've just had to work harder and just kind of prove myself and prove to others that I'm the player I can be. And I know the player I am, and I haven't. I've been underlooked at some points, but I've worked hard to get to where I'm at now, and it's paid off. So I'm just blessed to be able to get the opportunity to play here, and it's been awesome. So.
Yeah, and you talked about the coaching staff and Coach Saarloos giving you that opportunity. TCU's probably got one of the best coaching staffs in my personal opinion in college baseball. Where you have Coach Saarloos at the top, Bill Mosiello, John DeLoria, and then David Lawn on the pitching side, who's just an absolute legend himself. How have they all kind of played a role in your development since you've been at TCU?
They've been awesome to me. I mean, we've just built great relationships throughout the past couple of years, and it's been awesome to have Mo back here at TCU, especially hitting side for us. I mean, he's done a great job just building the offense back to where it has been in the past, and it's just awesome to learn from a guy like him who's just been, who's so smart, and he's been around the game for a while and coached highly talented players. So just to be able to learn from him and just to learn from the other coaches as well, like Coach Saarloos, who's been in the league and done all that, and it's just been great to learn and develop here as a player.
I love it. That's awesome. Last question I have before I'll turn it over to Will here is talk a little bit about the kind of culture and brotherhood inside the locker room for you all. And I kind of going back to that theme of having like a chip on your shoulder. You guys got overlooked 2 years ago for the regional, then last year super regional they sent you all the way to Corvallis. Talk about like the culture that you've all developed in that locker room. You got a lot of returners coming back to the team this year as well. How have you all kind of bonded and just developed over the years?
Yeah, I mean, the culture here is awesome. That's what we're known for, just building a good culture here. And it starts with the locker room, just getting all the guys together and really being around each other every day. That helps a lot. So when we're all bonding together and hanging out, that just helps build the culture here, and it makes it a lot more easier to go out there and play for one another on the field. But yeah, it's awesome to have our core guys back and a lot of returning players that are key for us for this upcoming year. It's going to be a fun year just to kind of see what we've had in like last year. We had a lot of really talented players, and for us to get those guys back is huge. Not only that, to just bring in some guys to help build around us. It's going to be awesome to see, and just it's going to be a fun year.
I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'll jump in regarding the core of guys that you just mentioned that are going to be back this year that were such an important piece of the success in 2025. Can you just talk about the confidence that gives you coming into 2026, knowing that in a day and age where guys can leave on a dime, that you had pretty much every major piece come back and what that does for not only the locker room, but what you guys are trying to build coming into the 2026 season.
Oh yeah, I mean it shows just the characters of the guys that they bring in this program. I mean you got guys wanting to build something here. We got something going here, and we all know it. And I think that's why you're able to keep the guys that are guys, and that just goes to show how good our coaches are, and the program and where it's been and where we're trying to get to. And so it's pretty awesome to have everyone back, especially some of our core guys. Like I said, and it's you don't get that a lot of the times, especially with the transfer portal nowadays. A lot of guys leaving for different things, but it's awesome just to have everyone returning, and not only that, just kind of be able to build around our new guys and get some older guys in the portal to just really help us out.
Yeah, definitely. And it's just another testament to this great coaching staff. So if you can talk about some of your personal development, you took some huge strides between 2024 and 2025, especially at the plate and especially in the power department. So what kind of flips did you make? Was it just getting more physical as you got older in college, or were there some adjustments that were made over the last year to get you to that next step? And where do you see yourself heading into 2026?
Yeah, I really got in the weight room with our strength guy, Zach Dakin. I worked hard in that department just to build my frame and my body. Because growing up, I was kind of undersized a little bit, and I was always younger, so I didn't really develop to my body until almost now. So I put in a lot of work just to get my body physically ready for this past year. After my freshman season, I had dealt with a back injury that took me out. So I had surgery last fall that took me out for about 6 months. So I was kind of, having not really able to work out then. So when I came back, I had to really get in the weight room and get my body ready for this past season. And that's what I did. So I worked hard with our strength guy to help me get back on the field, and yeah, it paid off a little bit. So I was excited about that. Yeah.
I've got one more for you just about TCU in general. Can you just talk about what it means to you to play for a program with such rich history and such a lifeline of success, and really what that means to you coming into your third year now at TCU, and now you get to become one of the leaders of such an incredible program year in and year out?
Yeah, this program has just been to the highest, level. I'm looking right now, looking over, and there's a wall of just conference championships and all that for years and years and years. So it's just you get to walk in this facility every day and just see the accomplishments of this program and what the past guys have done. But we're still, we're trying to achieve that one goal, and that's to win a natty, and that's something that's never happened in this program, and we all know that. So for us to just get to that point and set our minds to that this year is something we're all looking forward to. Just to take one day at a time and get to that end result. Hopefully, we could bring home a championship for this program. So,
I love it. Just kind of building off, you talked a little bit about the injury, and kind of as we know, baseball is always a game of failure. It feels like there's constant adversity that kind of shows up. How do you kind of on the mental side prepare for those things, or like get through those things? How do you handle those slumps, bounce back, deal with the injury recovery process, all those things that kind of come with the game that kind of take a toll on you mentally?
yeah, I mean, that's a big part of the game, mental process. So,
Yeah.
just really believing in yourself and why you're here. This game's hard enough. So if you're dogging on yourself when you're in a slump or having a tough day at the plate, it's not going to help. So just really being able to flush the bad days and build on the good ones. That's something that's really helped me. Just kind of sticking with the process, I guess you can say. It just kind of put my mind and my focus towards the little things, like working on my mental game off the field, and really just trying to help grow that during the season. So when I am struggling, I can have something to go to, I guess.
Yeah, I love that. And then the last one I was going to ask before we kind of jump into some of the more fun ones. So, Will kind of hit on like your ability to kind of be a leader in that clubhouse, being one of the older guys. What has it been like watching some of those younger guys like Sawyer Strasnyder and Noah Franco just kind of come on as freshmen and just absolutely to like tear the
Yeah,
cover off the ball?
it's awesome just to
Yeah.
see those guys, be able to play with those guys. it's something that, I mean, my freshman year, like we didn't have like those those
Yeah.
guys, like these Sawyer and Franco and all the rest of the freshmen. It was just one of the best, freshman classes I've seen, and to be able to play with like Sawyer out in right and Franco out and left. I mean, it's awesome to watch them not only out and play defense, but at the plate too. And we have some other, arms too that get underlooked a little bit, but yeah, that class is fun. I'm glad we get all those guys back this year too.
Better than having to face them, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love it. So we're gonna dive in just because it's on the clock. We're gonna put you on the clock for some more here fun questions. For you, being at TCU, what is the go-to food spot for you?
Ooh. I'll probably say Eatsies. It's like a little market. And it's got a wide variety of things. I think our whole school just goes there. So that's a popular spot.
I love it. For you, off the field, what are some of the passions you have? What are some of the things that you go to kind of relax or get your mind off of like any performances on the field?
Yeah, I like to golf a little bit. So just get out on the course and get my mind away from baseball. It's not bad. Just playing some
Love it.
golf here and there. So
I love it. Who's the best
yeah.
golfer on the team? Who do we
I
got?
might have to put myself up there.
Nice. I
We got
love
some
it.
guys, but I've been playing for a little bit, so I got the experience. Some guys are getting into the game now, so it's fun to play with some of the guys. But we have fun out there.
I
That's the
love
main.
it.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite course around you?
Um, the course we usually play is it's called Whitestone.
Okay.
It's like
Nice.
20 minutes away, so it's pretty
Awesome.
nice. Yeah.
So if you could face one MLB pitcher, past or present, who would it be and why?
Um, that's a good question. I think right now I'd probably want to face like Skeens.
Yeah.
Maybe get some redemption on my boy Peyton Tolley who just got called
I was
up.
gonna say.
So that'd be cool. Hopefully one day I can face him again. So, but yeah, those two guys for sure.
Dude, we had Tolly on like 2 years ago, right before he got drafted as well. Like now that his fastball is just like up to 98, and he's just sitting there.
He's
It's
just throwing
nuts.
ride balls like he
Yeah.
used to. So it's awesome to see.
I love it. For the next question I was going to ask, so if you could build your Mount Rushmore of outfielders, so pick four guys, doesn't have to be like the top outfielders of all time, but just guys you looked up to or tried to model your game off of.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, growing up, I was just a huge Trout fan. That's
Yeah.
probably my 1-1 for sure. I definitely looked up to him. Probably in the league now, Julio, Jackson Morrell, and Byron are
I love
probably
it.
those guys right now. So definitely
Byron's the guy
fun
that I'm like
watching
always just
those guys. Yeah, it's fun watching them play.
Yeah. I'm a Royals fan, so just being in the AL Central, he's like a guy
Oh,
that I've always wanted to just be healthy, just so he
hmm
could play for like 5 straight years and just see what he
yeah,
could do.
he's good. Yeah, he's good.
Will, you got any more fun ones
Yeah.
on your end?
Yeah, I'll jump in here. What was your walk up in 2025? And to you personally, what makes a good walk up? Is it crowd
Ooh.
pleasing, or is it something that gets you in the zone?
That's my walk up for this past year was 9. And then I think to answer that question, yeah, I think this year I want to do something that can get the crowd into it for sure, just to get everyone going. So when I walk up there, I have some, especially when we're home, just getting the Lupton energy. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably look for something this year.
I was gonna say
I
that
love
the
it.
crowd pleasers are good because
Yeah.
I was thinking about I was at so many games this year and I got guys' songs stuck in my head, so I now have them all on my workout and
Mhm.
running playlist.
Yeah, I got one more. Outside of Lupton Magic is an incredible environment.
Ooh.
What other stadium in the Big 12 is your favorite to go on the road and visit?
Okay. Oklahoma State. Yeah.
Mm,
We're gonna be up there this year. So that'll be fun to go play up there. They got a nice facilities, good field, so
Love
good
it.
environment too. So that'll be fun.
I love it. Last question I'll ask before we kind of wrap it up. So for guys who are kind of on the same journey as you, like through amateur baseball, just trying to make it to either the college level or the big league level, what's one piece of advice that you've gotten from a coach or teammate that's really kind of stuck with you that you want to pass down to others?
just keep working hard through
Yeah.
the tough times. I think you know, when you're doubting yourself, just keep putting your head down and getting in the weight room and getting in the cages for your hitter, and just, you know, putting in that extra work when no one's watching. I think that's the biggest thing. When no one's watching you, just keep working hard and eventually pay off.
I love it. Chase, we can't thank you for enough for taking the time to join us on the Clock. We'll be watching the entire season, wishing you nothing but the best, man, and we'll be rooting on TCU.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.